In this topic of having impact, we have many questions about both how to start a new project, how should I take the first steps to do something to solve an issue that I think is relevant in my community. And I'll just get that answer and then I'll do the second part. So how do you think it should start?
So I can start with this. I think the very first thing that we need to do when we want to start a new initiative is we need to question our assumptions, and that we're verifying indeed that the issue exists. We think we're observing something, but kind of gathering data beyond just what we're assuming is occurring. We need some sort of relevant information that indeed it exists before we can launch into something new. The second part is always to see, is there anyone out there doing anything remotely similar to what you're doing, and how can you partner with them to help to move the initiative forward?
My only 2 cents on this. People often, and I think the whole ecosystem kind of encourages this. They focus so much on the idea. And I think, this is very misleading or misguided. There's a very good book by Professor Nilton Campos here from Fundação Getúlio Vargas. It's called The Myth of the Idea. Usually it seems so that the idea comes first, and later we think about how can we implement it, etc. He says actually the idea comes last. If we look at every large organization, Twitter, Amazon, etc., they all started with the wrong product market fit. And so for social organizations, it's not too different. What really matters is whether you have the capabilities, the network, the resources to pivot around the original idea. So the idea will probably be wrong, but then are you trying to do something in a sector that you really understand, that you have the right connection, that you can bring partners in? So I think these other features are undervalued.
Yeah, absolutely. And adding on to that, as a very practical advice on how you can do that, how can I see if my idea is fit, or how can I see if there's a real problem where I think there's a problem? You can just spend time with your problem. If you're trying to solve housing problems, go spend time with people who don't have houses, who have this dream of having a house, who are fighting for it and looking for different ways to get to get their own house, and see what are the real pains that they have, and then start to build on what is a real idea that you can have that can solve these real issues that you're seeing.